All right, cool. So today we're going to do a little chipping and a little pitching. I know they sound similar, but they're really they're very different in different ways. It's my favorite part of the game. I love it. I'll tell you why in a little bit, but I look at it as golf is really, there's three different phases. There's more the power phase where you take your driver, you take whatever club that you're going to hit the most out of. Obviously there's the putting phase, but I like this with the wedges, I like to call it the finesse phase. So in other words, you have this shot here, what we're looking at, and you could really hit as many clubs as what you have in your mind. It's whatever you're visioning that you could do. You can hit an 8-iron, you could run it up, you can hit a full sand wedge, you can hit it over, and that's kind of what I want to go through today, different ways to do this and hear your ideas and your feedback on which ways that you would play this shot. We're all going to get a chance to do it. I just want to go over a couple of things while you're doing this. If you guys were playing this shot, different things that are going through your head while you're playing it. Okay, so first I'm going to ask you, did anyone ever do a short game lesson chipping before?
I did.
Obviously you did, okay. What were some of the things that you learned from that you would use every day?
I can't get under, my problem, I mean, I learned how to properly chip, but I don't get under the ball. So when you're saying about what's in your head, what's in my head is that I have to get under the ball, and I almost like do this as if I'm going to lift it.
Gotcha.
So that's always in my head.
Something we're going to work on, for sure.
I have the same issue because I use a chip. I don't have a wedge, but if I've used my sand wedge to do this short distance, I think I was told to put, it's a shorter club, so you put it more towards the back foot.
Okay.
And you still do a full swing. It's just the club is supposed to you're not supposed to go as far.
Gotcha, okay. All right. All makes sense. What we're going to work on a lot, Linda, is there's three things that I find out when people are struggling with these chipping, sometimes myself included, is one, whether you're hitting where the ball isn't. In other words, if this ball was sitting here, maybe sometimes you're hitting behind the ball and you're kind of coming up that way.
Yeah.
All right, and I do this sometimes too, you fall in love with the shot so much, you're hitting the shot, and all of a sudden you're taking a divot that goes farther than where the ball goes. Okay, that happens too. I'm sure that happens. I mean, has it happened? Yeah, so it's happened to all of us. And another thing, I think the most basic thing is just keeping the club square. And when I say square, you're never going to see someone, whether you watch TV or not, no one's going to set up like this to hit this shot over there. So as far as just keeping this club kind of square when you're taking the club back might help. I mean, it sounds simple, but it's something that we need to think about.
No, sometimes I do that.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of times, when we're teaching, I see, the setup already is like this, and I'm like, well, that's pretty hard to hit the ball square when you're setting up like this. So those are three things that I see most of the time that